Now, Stogies specializes in drinks, foods, and cigars mainly. Awesome place to be. It's been there since I can remember. Well, the history there is actually super interesting. Back in the 90s, the current day owner, he was renovating Stogies to what it is today, and he was trying to save a little money by not getting a hotel or a motel. So he stayed at the second floor of where the bar is today with his dog. And the very first night, he was planning on like a 2 week stay. The very first night, his dog started freaking out, acting like somebody was in the room with him. And he could have swore he heard something downstairs, so he thought maybe somebody was breaking in. He went downstairs, searched the entire house. He even went as far as going outside and looking around the corner. He said, saw absolutely nothing, not even a sign that somebody was there. When he came back in after a few minutes of searching, he went up to where his dog was, still freaking out up on the second floor. But this time, he's got the lights on. He's able to pay a bit more attention. He didn't just wake up. Now he can notice where his dog is really barking. And his dog was looking at this unfinished bathroom up on the second floor. It really weirded him out. What he ended up doing the next day, he did leave. He went to a motel or a hotel. And he started doing some research. He found out the reason his dog was probably freaking out was back in the day, the spot of the biggest high-stakes illegal poker tournament in Florida. It was so big it would actually draw in people from outside of the state. Well, one of the poker tournaments they had going on, it was super exclusive. There was only 8 people. The first round got done, and the 4 winners went upstairs to play the finals, essentially. One of the losers, like I said, it was a super high-stakes tournament, and this was higher than typical. He was not happy that he had just lost. So he barred the doors after a couple of minutes once he knew they were all up there, all of the winners, and he set the house on fire. The story goes they were so into their card game and winning their money, they didn't smell the smoke or anything until it was far too late. All 4 of those men ended up losing their lives. We think to this day that's what his dogs were barking at. That room was probably where the poker tournament itself was being held. On top of that, I don't know if you got a chance to go in or not, but if you go up there to the second floor in between the songs, because there's always some sort of live music, it's very frequent. A lot of people say they can hear chairs scraping that aren't there, and the sounds of decks shuffling and people murmuring like they're playing some sort of card game when it's just people hanging out and having a drink.